Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to or welcome back to Bang's Audio Reviews. We got serious today. You can tell because, well, if you look, this is about as clean as my desk has looked since I started doing videos, I think. Got a little light mod going for you. Yeah, it was time to do a little organizing. It's still not great, but what are you gonna do? Wires are wires. We are going to look into the Moondrop Venus today. I had somebody ask me if I was going to review them, and I've had them for several months now. And I think maybe I was just a little bit intimidated to do this review because, well, I don't have a ton of experience with full-size planar magnetic driver headphones. Might as well be honest. I don't. I don't have a Hi-Fi Man Sundara. I don't. Well, actually, I do. It's just I have the closed back because I'm a freak. Anyway, yeah. So I didn't want to just do this based off of my first impression, because my first impression, which I did a short of, was, I was gushing. I was pretty freaking impressed with the set, and I'm not any less impressed today as I was then, but I feel like I could have maybe gone a little overboard with the review, and this, I think, will be a little bit more informative and a little bit more laid back, if you can tell that from my voice. So, not an unboxing video. Let's get a couple of things out of the way. The box is over here, behind Meshuggah, who I saw live a couple weeks ago, who are freaking amazing. In the box, you're going to get these headphones, but you are not going to get these pads. The stock pads are nice. But the recommendation from Zeos Pantera of Z Reviews and In-Ear Fetish, etc., was to get pads from Mod House and to put them on the Venus and watch the bass expand. And that's exactly what happened. So, nice going, Zeos. You've only been doing this for over a decade, so who knew? Anyway, that was first thing that I did to the set. I am using a very Moondrop-y stock cable, which is a 4.4 balanced termination. That comes in the box. So does a 3.5. That other cable is around here somewhere as a backup. It's fine. I just prefer 4.4. I believe it also comes with one of these. No, this was with the Dunu set. Never mind. It doesn't need one of these, I don't think. Well, yeah, it does need one of these. Maybe that was in the box. I'm not sure. Anyway, not an unboxing. Apologies. You may need one of those depending on your amp situation. So that's the 1/4-inch adapter. I have run these through the Fiio K11, the SMSL DL200, the iFi ZenDac V2 with a little dust and cat hair on it. That's what happens when you have cats. Multiple cats. The Hibby, the HipDAC 2, the Fiio Q3, the Fiio BTR7. It has its favorites. Let's just put it that way. So, first and foremost, after the pad swap, I burned them in, broke them in, whatever you want to call it, pink noise, off my old Galaxy Note 8 for about 50 hours. And then listened to them here and there. I said, wow, these are really good. I should do a review. Wow, these are really good. I should listen to these more. Here's the thing. I mean, putting these on is a commitment. You're not going to be going anywhere wearing these, although I have been tempted to take them to the mall and walk around with them and see what kind of looks I get. Maybe wear the GoPro to see if I can catch some funny live reactions. I still might do that, actually. That could be fun. But anyway, you're going to be sitting in whatever comfortable chair or desk or couch situation you've got. These are a sit and listen to set. And, it's kind of what they are. They're 100 millimeter planar magnetic driver. Boom. I mean, that is going to catch and keep your attention, especially if it's well tuned, and especially if you take that 50-hour break-in and extend it another 50 hours to 100, these things explode. So I really liked them when I first got them, and then I liked them a little bit better after the break-in, the first 50 hours. And then I put them away for a little bit, and then I put them back on. And I was like, I wonder what would happen if I put these back on for another 50 hours of break-in, which I did last week, in between Christmas and New Year's, of course. Oh, happy 2024, by the way. I hope everybody has had a wonderful start to the year. It's already January 2nd. Only 357 shopping days left until Christmas. Anyway. So yeah, I put them back on the burn rig, and they did. They just came to life like they had not before. So in addition to being a really nicely balanced set, now that they've been broken in, and with the ear pad modification, they're really, I wouldn't call them polished, but they're really fairly smooth considering how much detail they pull out of tracks. And I do the best I can to test these on the highest resolution tracks that I can. Right now that's Qobuz, and that's usually 24-bit, 96 kilohertz max. I haven't found any tracks that go up to 192 or 32-bit. Maybe I haven't looked hard enough, but this is my subscription. I pay $17 a month for Qobuz. Hi, Qobuz. And I love it. It's great. But that's the max resolution I've got. So when I'm testing headphones out, I tend to use the tracks that are in the highest resolution to see what the babies can do. And these guys can do it. Being an open back planar, the size of the planar being 100 millimeters, you'd think that the sound stage might be gigantic, but it's not. And that's a positive or a negative. It depends on how you look at it. I tend to like things a little bit closer in. I don't want to sound like I'm in a concert hall necessarily. I like a little bit of intimacy, and that's what these provide. So they have a great sound stage. Don't get me wrong. It's big. They're over ear. They're not in ear. And they're planar and they're open. So the sound stage is definitely there. More than adequate. It's just not massive, which is kind of what I was expecting. When I tried them, I was like, well, these things are going to sound like you're sitting in Carnegie Hall listening to Yo-Yo Ma. Why did I say Yo-Yo Ma? Where did that even come from? I don't know. No, so that's not it. They are great with a soundstage. Imaging, separation, layers, panning, like 360, all kinds of, things that are in those tracks that are mastered that way come to life in these. Now, I know that there's inherently some bias towards companies that, have a pedigree, but maybe have a pedigree doing something else. Like in Moondrop's case, they do IEMs. They are one of the best IEM companies on the planet, despite a couple of recent hiccups, I guess you would say. The Joker and the Void, being two examples. I guess the Joker is a little bit better. But the fact that they came out kind of guns blazing, they even have a higher level one than this, or a higher priced one than the Venus, and the name escapes me right now, but I haven't heard a thing about that one really. And then they have the Para, which is half the price of these guys, which came out shortly after, which kind of made me go, ugh, why did I drop the 600, or in my case it was 530, on the Venus, when 2 months later there's the Para, which apparently are very well reviewed. I've seen some reviews. They are well reviewed. I guess I'm happier that I have these. I have to justify it some way that I paid more, because what they say about the Para is that it's a more mid-centric set. Now, this is not V-shaped. The mids are definitely there, but I think it's more of a gentle V. So I don't think it has the mids that the Para has, which is fine by me because I'm not a mid fan. Like, I don't like pronounced mids. I like clean, smooth, detailed mids. I don't like mids coming into my face and hitting me with whatever, spaghetti sauce and meatballs. I don't even know. Interesting. Maybe I should have had that third cup of coffee. Okay, back to these. How do they sound? Well, they do sound really wonderful. They do sound like a reference set. As I said, this is a sit down and listen set. This isn't, I'm going to put these on and go do chores. I'm going to put these on and try to read a book. I'm going to put these on and game. You know, this is, I'm going to put these on and really listen to my music. Really listen to the tracks that I want to listen to, and pick out details that maybe I couldn't hear before, and just see how the whole thing is presented with these. And they present music in such a way where you can't help but pay attention to it. Literally, like, you just, they take your full attention, for sure. Don't try to do anything else, especially drive. Yeah, because you won't be able to. You'll just want to listen to them. There's something about the energy of this set, and I know that people refer to energy like as a treble energy, typically speaking, but there's something about the energy overall of this set that it just draws you in. It tickles your brain in such a way where you don't want to take them off, ever. Hey, there's my kiddo when he was 3. That is the kind of experience that they provide. So you're going to put them on, even with the stock pads, even without any burn-in. You're going to put them on and you're going to be like, I want to hear more from these. I wonder what this track sounds like on them. I wonder what that track sounds like on them. I wonder what all of my music sounds like on them. That's kind of what they do to you. It's hard for me to compare these to sets that I haven't tried, so I'm not going to. But what I can tell you is that I have the Elysia here in the box, or in the case, which I like a lot. Dynamic driver, closed back, different animal, right? But if I just straight compare enjoyment, then it's the Moondrop. I have Athena. Athena is lovely. My wife adores this set. This is a semi-closed back, venting on the sides. Presents music really nicely, very smooth. I like these more. Okay, so that's unfair. These are $150. These were $900 on review. The Focal was, or on release, has since dropped to $400, $350, $329. I think I've seen them as low as $3. I picked mine up for $4. Happy with that. I am more than happy with the $530 I spent on the Venus. It might be the best investment that I've made. Oh, I mean, the Hibby is pretty cool because that was $500 too when I bought it, because I missed the sale on those as well. But I know that these are a lifetime. I know that I can always use them as a benchmark, whether I end up being able to afford nicer headphones at some point, or whether it goes the other way and I can only afford, things in the $100-$150 range. Okay. I have a benchmark. I have something that makes me happy. It makes my music sound amazing. It makes details pop out like nobody's business. It has an energy. It has that magical thing that I said the Ulim by Continuum has, where it just feels like there was some pixie dust thrown on them, and they just like satisfy you. I mean, when I put these on and I listen to, let's say I listen to an aria by Anna Trebko. I mean, Dido's Lament is my go-to, okay? It elicits an emotional response from me. Like, when I listen to it through these headphones, it elicits a response that's, like, I almost start crying. Like, that's, like, I can kind of feel it right now. Like, that's the kind of headphone this is. It's going to make you feel what the artist felt when they performed the song. Or it's going to make you feel the energy of the band when they recorded the song. That's what I wanted to put into words, and I couldn't figure out how to do it until really pretty much just now. If you can catch these on sale, do so. $530 is a very reasonable ask. $600 is a reasonable ask. Yes, there is competition, for sure. I mean, they're right in the thick of it. And I'm not going to tell you that they're better than other $500 or $600 sets because I don't have them. But I can tell you that they're better than any set that I own. I can tell you that I never will regret purchasing these, even if the pair is half the price and quote unquote as good. Yeah, they're mine. I should name them. That's silly. All right, they're the Venus. Anyway, at the end, if you've made it this far, God bless you. I'm going to do something that I haven't done before, and I'm a little bit sketched out on how it's going to go. But out with the old, in with the new. I don't like waste. And that wraps the review of the Venus, by the way. So, yeah. Fantastic. Wonderful build quality. I am going to give away a set of IEMs. The set I'm giving away is the Jazeer Clear. And I'm giving them away because I'm not using them. Now, there are a three sets that I'm not using. I'm still loath to give away the C-Audio Yume Ultra because that was $230 that I'm not listening to. But we're going to start with the Jazeer Clear. It will not come with the stock cable. I'm throwing in a Moondrop 3.5. It will have some of the stock tips unused. It will have a set of silicone unused tips as well as the case and the original box. I'll pack it up and send it to you. You've got to live in the continental United States because I am absorbing the shipping. I've already taken a $50 hit for the headphone or for the earphones themselves. I'm probably just going to send a priority mail. At least that's got tracking. So that's going to be the start. I might do a couple more. I'm not sure yet. Haven't decided. But maybe somebody else will enjoy them. I don't. And they're a well-reviewed set. Some people call them bass cannons. I couldn't get them to go. I couldn't get them to turn on and go. And you can see that I have multiple DAC amps to work with, and a really fairly high-end DAP. and a laptop and a phone, and they didn't work for me. Unlike you, my darlings. So here's how to qualify for the giveaway. Subscriber. I'm not asking you for a subscription. I'm saying if you are subscribed to my channel, A. B. Comment below this video. C. Comment below the Jazeer Clear short, which will be coming out shortly. That will qualify you. Now, as far as how I'm going to pick the winner goes, I don't have a way to do it randomly, so I'm not going to do it randomly. I'm going to give them away to the person who either has the best reason that they want them, or the funniest reason that they want them, or anything that jumps out to me that goes, okay, this person is getting this set. I'm not making any promises. They could be a bad set. I don't know. Both sides work. I can't. I'm never going to listen to them, so giving them away. So there you go. Be a subscriber. Comment on the Moondrop Venus video. Comment on the Jazeer Clear giveaway short. And in the next few days, I would say let's give it a week. So January, we're going to give it less than a week. January 8th. That would be next Monday. I will do the giveaway. I will contact the person. We will exchange information, and I will send them on their way to you straight away. So I'm not sure how often I'm going to do this. And if there's any blowback on this whatsoever, I'll never do it again. So let's stay cool, folks. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much to my subscribers. You guys, I'm over 140 now. I think I was at about 40 a month ago. So between you all and Timmy's little bump, which was fantastic. Shout out to Gizaudio and the video he did with everybody's, walk away IEM to end the year. Thank you so much, Timmy, for that. That was really, really kind of you to do, and it helped. And thanks to all of you, subscribers, new people, beautiful people. I hope you have a wonderful start to your new year. And with that, I wish you nothing but peace.